The back axles snapped on flat ground and I wasn't going very fast. And I think it's because they're not very sturdy, and it has this lock differential which is rougher on the axles, and it broke this one, and I upgraded both of them to a better axle. I don't know if they're better or not. They're still cheaper than the stock axles, but they're pretty good. They haven't broke yet. I put this trailer hitch on the back. I don't know, you can find it on Amazon. Just type in 3-ball hitch and this will come up. I think it's like $45 on Amazon or something. Other things I've added, I added a new belt to it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive I burned up my belt when I went on one ride. We put it in high gear and went up this hill, and I could tell it was slipping a little bit, but we was trying to make it up, so I didn't downshift, and I think it burned it up, so I put me a new belt on it. Seems to run pretty good now. I put a K&N air filter on it. This goes in a stock spot. I think it was like $50. The belt I put on it is a Gates carbon belt. I think it was like $80. All this stuff I put on it's about the price of factory stuff. Also, I added the rear plastic window. I'm not sure if I'd recommend it or not. I mean, it's a good window, but it does scratch pretty easy. It's not hard coated, and I don't know if you can see any scratches on it or not, but you might be able to. It's done scratched up a little bit. The top I put on it is not made by Polaris. It's made by a company called Copeland or something like that. I paid about $50 for this top. Just something cheap to go over the top to fill in the gap between the windshields. So I can't say nothing bad about it. I don't know really what good to tell you about it, but it works. It actually fits pretty nice, and I'd probably recommend it if you just want something to go on your Ranger for cheap. On the back, I added a rear light bar. It's a 22-inch light bar. It's one of those got the stuff on it, keep the water out and all that. I think this one cost me about $100, $109. You can get them on Amazon. I don't know what the brand is, but it's one of the nicer ones. It's not the cheapest of cheap. On the front for the windshield, I added the Polaris hard coat windshield. All this stuff's way too expensive. This back window cost me about $280, but I got a not a company discount, an employee discount, because I know a guy that works there pretty well, so he just bought it and sold it to me for what he paid for it. And so that was 20% off. I think it's like $300 if you buy it without the discount, or $320, something like that. The windshield on the front, I got it for the same discount, and it was $460 something. If you had to buy it, I think it's $500 on the factory windshield like this. I can't say nothing bad about the windshield. It's actually pretty good. It fits really nice. The only installation you have to do is these 2 bolts right here, one each side. You have to actually drill through your plastic there to make the hole a little bit bigger, and then you put in a clip behind it and then tighten it back down, and it works pretty good. It seems to fit. The windshield's pretty sturdy. It's not going to fall off or nothing like that, and you just twist these clamps here. Other things, I added a radio to it. It's the factory Polaris radio. This is the newest of the radios that you'll find. This is like mid 2016 model. I mean, it's only been out for a little while, and it's got the new design. It says MB Core on it. It's just the newer model, and it sounds really good. I have some LED lights up under here that shine really bright. So those work pretty good. Some of this stuff's just like any other Ranger, so I don't really need to show you. It's got a glove box and all that crap on it. It's got under seat storage. These doors, just to let you know, they suck. The button right here, you have to like push it pretty hard, and they're just flimsy. They don't even look that nice in my opinion. I don't know, they're there and it works, I guess. On top I added a 50-inch light bar. It's a straight light bar. I wanted to get a curved light bar, but I already had this light bar laying around, so I just put this one on it. And you can see I have a switch here and it lights up. And I have one for the back light bar and it lights up. Well, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's got 28-inch, yes, 28-inch Outlaw 2 tires. They're pretty wore down. This machine, I've already put about 1,450 miles on it. I'll start it up. We'll take it for a little ride here in a minute, and I'll show you all that crap. The winch, if you watch the video uploaded before this one, I was using that winch to pull it out. I did get stuck in it. It's pretty hard to get stuck, but it can be done. Well, I don't know what else to say. Here, let's take it for a ride. It's got the tilt steering and all that junk. Oh, here we go. And park. Oh, let me show you my LED lights added to the front. Fans kick on. They're LED. I don't know if y'all can, if you can see the bulb up in there or not, but they're run through a I have a fan on the back of them there, and yeah, they got mud on them. I don't know how long they'll last, but they should last a little while. They got a 2-year warranty, and they're pretty expensive. They're like $100, but you can hear them fans going pretty loud in there. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Let me turn them on high beam. Just give you an idea. You might want to upgrade your lights on your Ranger, because the factory lights, if you don't know, they're terrible. I don't know, it's pretty bright. Definitely not as bright as something like that light bar, but they're pretty bright. Alright. Here's your instrument panel thing. There's your speedometer. Goes to 120. That's really only for when you're trying to look at kilometers. I got 1,400 miles. Got 12 volt. That's 120 hours. I don't really know what that is. 62.5. That might be like the hours that I put on it since something. Maybe since my oil change, I don't know. 1406 is my miles. Alright, we're gonna start it up. Runs good. We'll go forward. Do a little donut right here. It's driving. Alright, let's listen to the radio. Maybe you guys are thinking about getting one of these. Go in here. I will have to tell you, the antenna is terrible on that thing. Sounds awful. Go ahead and pull on the station here. We don't talk anymore. Turn it back off, because don't want to get no copyright or nothing on my video. Things about this specific model of Ranger is it shakes to death and going pretty slow. See that right here? Oh well, I don't know if it's hard to tell you on video. There you go, it's shaking up there down. It does not ride that smooth. It does ride better than a lot of things I've driven, but it does not ride as good as a regular Ranger. Also, your speakers are right down in here, and you don't have no more space after all that crap. So yeah, the speakers take up too much space, really. Well, no, well, I take it back. They don't take up that much space, but the only little bit of storage you had right there is gone now, and these storage compartments are almost useless, especially these over here. This one in the center, I use it for stuff like my phone charger and all that crap. But well, yeah, you can plug your phone in here. There's enough room. There's enough room for your phone right here, but if you gun it, it just slide right back out, so ain't no point in putting it in that piece of junk. Well, I guess this is the end of my video. Ain't really much else to say about it. It's a nice machine. It costs too much, but it's a machine that does what I want it to. It gets me through the mud, and around here when it rains, it gets pretty muddy, so yeah, I'm gonna go tear up some ground. And if y'all want to see more videos of it, I mean, I have the whole GoPro setup thing, and if somebody wants to see videos of that, I can upload them. It'll have to be more than one person to tell me I need to upload a video, because I ain't gonna edit a whole video to get 5 views, you know. Just ain't worth it. It takes a while to edit one of them. Alrighty, well, that's the video of the Ranger, and that's it. I don't know what else to tell you.